Hi guys, this is the event of DeepSea Accelerator. This is at the beautiful puzzle location here in Budapest, and we welcome here the international organizer team represented by the CEO of Deep Ecosystems, Thomas Kostner. Would you introduce yourself a little bit?
Sure. Hi. Great to be here. Great to be back, Imre. My name is Thomas. I'm the CEO of Deep Ecosystems, and we are here to help the Hungarian startup scene to find solutions to the systemic barriers to innovation and startup success here in the country. We've brought together the coolest and most ambitious people in the startup scene. I'm very happy to meet them and to learn what they're doing and figure out how international best practices and data and insights from other ecosystems can help us here in Hungary to create an interesting new wave of innovation.
Okay, now wait, we call this an accelerator, so are you accelerating startups? Or who is the audience?
So we're not accelerating startups, we're accelerating the ones that support startups, the intermediaries, the accelerators themselves, the incubators, the platforms that support innovation in the country. So there is a whole group of people that, like you, work with startups, and often they are overlooked, but they also need a community, they also need peer support, they also need to create best practices and learn from each other. So that is our role, to help the intermediaries of the innovation ecosystem.
So where are you guys located? Are you located in one particular part of Europe, or you are actually traveling and going to wherever the next initiative takes place?
So Deep Ecosystems is headquartered in Germany, in Munich, but we are global. So we work with ecosystems worldwide, from Japan to Chile. So Harald is, for example, based in South America, where we have quite a few projects in Chile and Ecuador and Brazil. We have projects all over Europe. We have some projects in North America, even one in the Silicon Valley. We have in Africa. So we are really working with international ecosystems, 67 hubs at the moment that we are accelerating, and we're going to add 8 more here from Hungary that we work with for 2 years to help them realize their vision, raise funding, and scale their impact.
Okay, so we are just done with first half of the day, and we are talking about moonshots. This is kind of an unknown word here in Hungary. Would you enlighten us? What do you guys mean by a moonshot?
Yes, a moonshot comes from the race to the moon, when the goal was to put a man on the moon as the first nation. That famously the US won that race against the Soviet Union, and there was a tremendous effort by the nation, by society, scientists, government, to achieve this great goal. And moonshot projects, that is a term in the English language that speaks for big visions that you want to realize together by joining forces and putting your bet into one direction, joint forces to realize that vision and make it happen. So in terms of the startup ecosystem, a moonshot could be to create great spin-offs out of university, or it could be to create a better investment landscape in Hungary. Mm-hmm. So these kind of bigger visions that we want to achieve in Hungary, they are part of our project. They will become part of our accelerator, and we're going to support the realization.
Okay, so have you already determined which moonshots you're going to work with, or people can still apply?
People can still apply, so which moonshot is really up to the stakeholders to bring that to our attention, to apply and to say, I want to be part. And there will be a selection out of an expert jury out of the Hungarian ecosystem that then selects together with us the most promising moonshot projects to participate.
Okay, and I heard that the project is going to be 3 months, and then what happens afterwards?
2 years. So we're going to support the projects for 2 years. And there is a 6-week intensive phase also here in person in Hungary. That's at the start, mm-hmm. to realize how the concept can be built, what best practices we can use, how to set all of this up. And after the 6 weeks, we start the 2-year implementation phase, where we are in weekly sessions together with the projects. We're going to help them to walk the walk and do the talk, and realize their vision.
So where can people read if they want to read some details and they want to apply to the program?
So go to deepecosystems.com/accelerator, or just deepecosystems.com, and you will find everything there.
And do it as soon as possible, because I guess time is running out. The summer is going to be the application phase, and after that we are going to kickstart these.
5th of August. 5th of August is the deadline.
All right. Well, I hope to see many of you in the application line, and hope to actually get a chance to understand what you guys mean by a moonshot. Thank you, Thomas, and good luck for this great effort.
Thank you.